So here's my view on why reading YouTube comments is a waste of time. Because mainly it focuses on, um, at the beginning of the internet, that follows a very exciting, people sharing information and communicating with each other. But when it comes to heavy topics like politics or views and such, usually you can't trust the comment section because like let's say in terms of an autocratic regime, right? They tend to censor the internet very much there, and you can't get outside information outside what the government wants you to view. Um, but basically, what this happened in at least in the Western countries where free speech is very valid, what they try to use it as a tool, like to propagate, sort of like fake Western names and like let's say Kevin Spacey, just to mention some stupid name or something. And they kind of try to write it like they're some kind of authentic American, for example, and troll farms. And like in Russia, it called like the Internet Research Agency or something. That's a troll farm factory there. And if you were there, like when I was during the beginning of the Ukraine war, like 1 week into it, like most Americans I knew at the time, at least conservatives, was neutral to the war. They weren't like pro-war at least. I mean, they are obviously colliding with Russians in terms of autocracy and such. But they weren't like pro-war and such. But most of the comments with Western names were very pro-Russian war, so it's very obvious that the troll farm is a real thing. Um, my point is there's no real usage to reading YouTube comments. I mean, there's a point in like watching informative videos that can teach you something. I think that's very cool about the internet. But reading YouTube comments is just a waste of time. Often, it's just not worth it. I mean, because this proves kind of like you aren't actually talking to a real human being. You're more talking to a robot or something. Like let's say you may talk about some interest, but how do you know how different is it to like a bot or something? I mean, when you like ask for customer service on the internet, usually you talk to a bot before you may talk to a real human. So that's the thing. How do you know what's real or what's not? So to me, reading YouTube comments is just a waste of time. It's fun to interact with the videos and such, but the comments I kind of just I sort of think it's just it's in itself a waste of time. I mean, obviously, I mean, if you want to troll the trolls or troll bots, you can always just type in Russian bots to piss them off. But in general, that's if you want to win the information war, at least. Um, in terms of not using free speech as a platform that they can try to intimidate people and stuff. But as a whole, it's just a waste of time. Thank you for listening and bye.